Okay, so I've been dying to try this miso brothy trend that I keep seeing, and I finally had the chance to make it last night, and let me just say, it did not disappoint. I do think the star of the show, though, was actually this crispy gochujang tofu that we paired it with. It was just so full of flavor and turned out perfectly. We marinated it in some gochujang, miso, soy sauce, maple syrup, and 5-spice, and scored some bigger slices of tofu, which isn't a method we do too often, but we really should because it is a nice switch up from our usual tofu chunks. While the tofu was marinating, we prepped some other component like a miso ginger rice and the actual broth, which we let simmer in tons of aromatics like onions, shallots, ginger, garlic, green onions, and then some miso and soy sauce for some umami flavor, which if you know me, you know is my favorite flavor in the world. We also blanched some bok choy because I will internally freak out if there isn't at least one veggie in our dish, and then finished off the prep with pan frying the tofu until nice and golden, straining the broth, and finally it was time for the best part, assembly. We started our bowls with a nice serving of the ginger miso rice and served the broth on top of that, added our blanched bok choy on the side, and then the star of the show, the gochujang tofu slices, some seaweed because honestly we've just been in a seaweed phase lately, green onions, and then I finished it off with drizzling some of that leftover tofu marinade on top as our sauce. I'll put a rough recipe in the caption, but I can definitely see us making different variations of this throughout the cozier months, so cheers to a new different type of dish unlocked.